Yo, what is going on YouTube? My name is of course Catman Joe, and welcome back everybody to another brand new video on the channel, guys. Today of course we are back on some Minecraft, and today, ladies and gentlemen, the brand new Minecraft Beta 1.16.200.52 has just been officially released. Now this is not like any other Bedrock Beta we've actually experienced in the past couple months. This actually is a Caves and Cliffs features Bedrock Beta. Yeah, you heard me correctly, Caves and Cliffs features. Now I'm going to just begin obviously guys by just saying that I'm going to be doing this in chunks because I really basically had no sleep last night whatsoever, so my brain really isn't on tonight, so I do apologize guys if this comes across a bit kind of weird. I'm going to be cutting the clips up and whatnot just to make it as more clean and cut as possible. But yeah, let's actually begin where this news actually begins itself. So this begins on the feedback.minecraft.net website, of course, where it says Minecraft Beta 1.16.200.52 Xbox One, Windows 10 or Windows 10, Android, etc. You guys get the drift. Please read before participating in the Minecraft Beta. Joining the beta will replace your game with a work in progress version of Minecraft. You will not have access to realms and will not be able to join non-player or non-beta players while you're previewing the beta. Any worlds played while in the beta cannot be opened in previous versions of the game, so please make copies of worlds to prevent losing them. Beta builds can be unstable and are not representative of final version quality. The beta is available only on Xbox One, Windows 10 and Android Google Play. To join or leave the beta, see ms/join Minecraft Beta for detailed instructions. You guys should already know this right here, right now, but yeah, let's get into the actual news and new features because that's insane. So our first actual chunk of information comes with an actual photograph of a goat, and this actually, I mean, that's pretty much a great way to begin it, honestly. It says, we are very excited to give you a sneak peek into some upcoming Caves and Cliffs features in this week's Bedrock Beta. We love to know what you think, so please send us your feedback at aka.ms/cavescliffsfeedback, where we'll be adding, or sorry, where we'll be adding, I'm guessing we will be adding, new topics later on as we start to test new features ready for the future Caves and Cliffs release. As always, we'd really appreciate it if you could search for and report any bugs at bugs.mojang.com too. Thanks. And then from there, obviously, now we're getting into the actual features. I apologize. New features, new experimental features. I know there's a lot of features. In this beta, we will be starting to use the new experimental features toggles to test out some new features. A lot of features. Going from there, says these options allow you to allow us to show you what we're working on for the big updates or for big updates in the future. Please keep in mind though that some of these experimental features may not be available in non-beta releases until we're ready to release the full update in the future. Please be aware that using experimental features means that your world will likely be incompatible with other betas in the future, so make sure you keep backup copies of your world. And you can actually see, of course, it's got a photo scene experiments, holiday creator features, which is kind of interesting, creation of custom biomes features, again very interesting, additional modding capabilities. I can't even say, guys, I can't honestly say things today. I've been up all night. I've had like legit no sleep. And then it says, of course, Caves and Cliffs. Oh my god, compatibilities. I'm just dead. Let's move on to the next part. Going on to the next part, it's got goats. Obviously, it says we are excited to introduce the first Caves and Cliffs feature in this week's beta, the goat. Goats will be behind a new experimental feature toggle, so you will need to enable this to be able to test them out. The goat will spawn in extreme hull biomes for now until we prepare a permanent place for them to live and practice their headbutting skills. Goats are the mountain kings. They can climb mountains and rough terrain and take reduced fall damage. They love to jump, they love to jump usually when you're least expecting it. Beware, they are mischievous and might knock intruders off the mountainside. Goats may drop a horn item if they ram into a tree. Guys, my head, I can't read, but yo, yeah, that is pretty cool right there. Obviously, goats are finally here and they're also able to drop something like a horn item, which is pretty cool. Going on from there, of course, we've actually got another part where it says another new feature, powder snow. Added powder snow. Enable the Caves and Cliffs experimental toggle to test powder snow out in this week's beta. This block is currently only available through the creative inventory. Let me see. Leather boots make it easier for players to traverse powder snow, which I actually kind of like. It gives us at least leather boots an actual reason to be used. Entities can enter powder snow blocks, but their movement is slowed down while inside and fall damage is ignored. Goats are smart enough to avoid Goats are smart enough to avoid powder snow blocks when pathing. Powder snow blocks have a slightly different texture than regular snow blocks. When the camera is inside a powder snow block, fog is rendered around it and an overlay texture is rendered on it. Again, pretty awesome stuff to be honest guys, but we gotta keep moving forward because there's so much to cover. Going on from there, we've got the bug fixes. Performance and stability. Fix several crashes that could occur during gameplay. This is kind of a bit of a generic kind of thing that they put in a lot of their actual updates, so I don't really know what that's exactly meant to mean. Large numbers of scheduled instant updates should no longer crash the game. Fix the occasional crash where going through a portal or flying around, or when going through a portal or flying around. Fix the crash that could occur or that would occur when or while flying or moving around the game world. Great crash, I'm saying. And moving on from there, of course, in the actual bugs and whatnot, or bug fixes in general, we've got the part that actually says general. Only preview items will be shown in crafting screen when auto-crafting an item on controller. This prevents rapid updates on of the recipe book. Fixed a bug where ender portal blocks were not removed after an ender portal frame is destroyed. Filled blocks filled blocks other than end portal blocks will remain in place. Fixed paper dolls such that it can now always be rotated with the mouse when in the dressing room for obviously actual custom skins and whatnot. Moving on from there, we've got accessibility. Emote wheel now supports the screen reader. Fixed a bug where UI screen reader did not read the title screen or the screen title and shortcut buttons on the invite to game screen. Fixed an issue where the screen reader was not reading updates often enough on some devices. Fixed the screen reader so messages with controller icons in the chat screen are read correctly. UI screen reader now reads the open chat message while text to speech for chat is turned off. Yeah, we can go from there guys, this is getting the same. Gameplay, which is incredibly important I'm sure to a lot of us, and this is again bug fixes here. Double chests no longer lose contents when reloading the world. Big W, you know what I'm saying, that's a bit of a pain. Compass is no longer consumed when using on a lodestone in creative mode. Coca pods generated in jungle biomes now generate in the proper direction. God damn it, it's messing me up. Signs no longer replace decorations when attempting to place in the same space as a decoration. Right clicking a snow block with a shovel no longer breaks the snow block. No longer breaks the snow block. Sorry. Dirt path, formerly grass path, can now be used. Can now be made using a shovel or a shovel on dirt, podzol, mycelium, or coarse dirt as well as grass. Update the netherite leggings texture. Twisting veins can no longer be placed on composter blocks when sneaking. Sorry, I don't even know what half of these bug fixes are. Moving on from there, we've got the mobs now, and it says villagers will no longer steal workstations from each other. Mobs no longer randomly attack or randomly stop attacking and following their targets. Piglings that are close together can no longer pick up the same item if it's dropped between them. Mobs no longer spawn in wither roses. Bees no longer now only exit at the front of the beehive and bee nest. Commands. Play / obviously it's /play sound commands now play the sound correctly for all players in range. /effect command duration is now capped at 1 million seconds. And ticking area commands performed at the same tick now disallow adding areas with the same name twice. Placeholder text message for the /title raw command. Success no longer returns to player. Fade out argument is no longer ignored in /titles time commands or times command. I've got no clue about all this stuff guys, it's totally and really perplexing to me to be honest with y'all. Going on from there, we've got graphics, textures and user interface. Update zombie piglin texture to remove flickering of loin cloth. Classic controls and tense font color now matches the surrounding text in VR chat menu. Now this whole VR controls menu and the VR controls menu, this is obviously I'm guessing for the PS4, but this doesn't make much sense because it's a beta. The X button and chat settings is no longer present when using a controller. Profile screen has been implemented or has been improved. Now characters will be invisible or will be visible and can be selected or modified as soon as they load. Fixed a bug where the visual focus indicator was lost when hovering on tabs. Glow sticks no longer use placeholder textures. Education feature. Obviously, loading screen tips. Loading screen tips won't display the key tips.game.62. Avoid purchasing realm if players cancels out of purchase. Was a history needed? Dialogue. No clue what that means, but yeah. Scripting add-ons and technical changes. Change set underscore block and set underscore block at or underscore at underscore pause or position, I'm guessing, to use block was the description when specifying block type. Items with the item was it lock component no longer cause the recipe book to show invalid recipe results. Going on from that, we got what is probably one of the more final parts, blocks. Added quarry cardinal facing 2D to get ground plane direction that doesn't return up or down. Let me see. Added the ability to pick block, or sorry, to put block models into the models/blocks folder. Added the ability to for them to trigger us. Added the ability for item triggers to send events to the block they are interacting with when there is one such as use underscore on or on you under on underscore use underscore on, and that's what it is. So guys, I'm not gonna read all this out. I'm messed up, man. I really am, honestly, guys. You guys can see right here though. There's it does know what new fixes for anybody who wants to check all the new block fixes out there is right there. And then finally, of course, it's got the event response. This is just talking about again more commands and whatnot, so we can just have that pop on screen. Now you guys can read it if you want. Again, it's not really that interesting unless you're really a big nut into those kind of things. I'm not personally, so it doesn't really kind of like intrigue me. But guys, this is incredible news. I'm very, 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 very excited to finally see the Caves and Cliffs update getting a beta of its own and coming to the actual community, which is going to be insane, guys. And I can't wait to see what everybody else is saying about it, what you guys are all thinking about it. If you're playing it or if you're not, let me know down below in the comment section, guys. And that will be the end of today's video. As always, if you did go to enjoy, guys, please be sure to drop a like and share with your friends and family. And of course, if you haven't already, guys, please be sure to subscribe and help us reach our goal of 50,000 subscribers. My name is, of course, Catman Joe. I'll see you guys all in the next video, everybody. And yeah, guys, peace out.